Hey, everybody, it's your man DJ Gatsby back with the BBE Podcast. Big shout to everybody that's been following me on social media, man. Numbers are up, the metrics are up. We're really doing big things, man. I got some great news for me, for the fans, who's really watching and wondering if I'm going to be back on TV. I had the public access television show when I was in DC for a few years. I was about to get a BronxNet TV show when I was living in Mount Vernon a few years ago. But since I've been here in Georgia and after the COVID, just haven't had a chance to really pursue that. So big shout out to everybody that's rooting for me, man, whether it's going to be public access TV, whether it's going to be radio. We got some opportunities to do some some FM radio here in Georgia. So keep your fingers crossed for you, man. It's DJ Gas, man. This is what we do, man. All right, so first of all, we got a few segments we're going to cover. We're going to start off with the Rockland County Honors Foundation updates, man. For y'all who don't know about the organization, it's a nonprofit organization foundation that I'm starting. We'll do the launch, the actual foundation, sometime in July of 2026. We haven't started fundraising efforts or any of the other things that we plan to do for the organization, but I do want to make a few announcements about it. It's a county-wide organization supporting education and educational services towards scholarships and other educational things. We may be doing book drives or backpacks, back to school drives for things for kids going to school. It's one of the things we do. We're also going to be doing still the scholarships for graduating seniors in 2026. Now, the towns of Rockland County, in case you don't know, it's the town of Stony Point, town of Rampo, town of Haberstraw, town of Clarkstown, and the town of Orangetown. We're in the process now of trying to figure out exactly how many scholarships we want to try to award for the 26th season graduation, and also how many people we're going to honor during that awards dinner that we have planned. Again, we're looking for people who have contributed to their community through their chosen field, whether it's music, sports, entertainment, education, community activism, etc. So we're looking for people from these five towns: Stony Point, Rampo, Haberstraw, Clarkstown, and Orangetown. So visit the website, man, www.rocklandcountyhonorsfoundation.com. You'll see our mission statement there. You'll see some other information on what we're doing. You'll also be able to keep up to date with the scholarship award process, as well as to some of the people who are being selected to be honored at our awards dinner in July 2026. So once again, it's DJ Gatsby, BBE Podcast. I'll be right back with some other stories that we're going to talk about today. Yo, man, big shout out to my man, Herc Swift. DJ Herc Swift up there in Rockland County. Thank you for the Valley. It's my man. We go way back. Big supporter of DJ Gatsby, the Wilson brothers, and the whole, hip hop vibe and hip hop culture up there in the Hudson Valley, man. He's going to be at the Bridge Sports Bar and Lounge on July 25th. I think that's tomorrow. So big shout out to DJ Herc Swift, DJ A1, and DJ Double D. They're going to be putting it down. I'm supporting them cats, man. Anything I can do from a distance, let me know. I'm supposed to get Herc a quick interview, man, to talk to him about him and his career and what's going on over there at the Bridge. And I also may have A1, DJ A1, and Double D in the building anyway, man. So big shout out to the Bridge staff and ownership over there in Nyack. Once again, wishing the best to Herc Swift, A1, and Double D on the huge launch party that they have there this weekend, man. So you guys keep your head up, man. Give DJ Gatsby a shout. Herc, let him know, man. We supporting the team. We supporting the cause. Do your thing, man. Keep that hip hop culture alive in Rockland. And yeah, man. It is what it is. DJ Gas, the BBE Podcast. Giving a shout out to Herc Swift, A1, and Double D. They're going to be putting it down July 25th at the Bridge and Nyack. Right, so man, DJ Gas to the BBE Podcast. We back with more, man. We got a lot to cover. Been off the air for a while. Big shout out to my man Bum City and Mikey Thurman. They got an event that they've been hosting down here in Atlanta. It's called the Nike to Atlanta Cookout. They have a schedule for this year. I think it's from August 22nd to August 24th, somewhere in the Atlanta area. You got to follow them on Facebook to get more information about the dates, location, the events, and some of the hotel accommodations in that area. Me and my man Bum City go way, way back. We did gigs in New York together. We was on the hip hop scene. We was on the DJ scene for a while, man, and worked together a few times. Him and Mikey Thurman have been very influential in a lot of ways, man, in their careers. I think they had some radio shows together, and now they're putting this thing together. I'm supposed to have Bum City on the show to interview him for this event. So you can look for that interview with my man Bum City and Mikey Thurman, because I want them to come on and talk about this New York to Atlanta Cookout, the 2-day a weekend event that they have planned. But I also want to talk to them about the career, about what they're doing behind the scenes, about all the activities that they got going on. These dudes have been really making an indelible mark here in Atlanta since they transitioned down. So I got to catch up with them to actually find out what's going on. Anything new. I know Bum City has a book that he just published. I think it's available on Amazon, Kindle paperback. I'm not sure at this point. He was very adamant about me interviewing him about the book and actually promoting the book, making it available, through DJ Gatsby's book club. So, my G, I got you. Let's talk, man, at some point. But again, a New York to Atlanta Cookout, August 22nd, 3rd, and 24th. Follow Bum City and Mikey Thurman on Facebook to get more information about the day's events. Like I said, hotel accommodations and what you could do to make sure you're there and part of that event. Now, I understand you got a lot of legendary DJs there. You got cats from back in New York that are going to be performing there. I don't know, DJs, rappers, MCs, whatever. Make sure you put DJ Gatsby on that bill, man. Got a nice resume, been doing it for a while, still doing it. I'm always representing the culture, representing the hood, man, and I'm representing New York to Atlanta, man. So that's the real DJ Gatsby. Y'all got that? So Bum City and your man Mikey Thurman, make sure you got Gatsby on that bill. Make sure you got him rocking out at that event, man. Anyway, peace. We're going to be back. We got some more things we need to talk about on the BBE Podcast with your man, DJ Gatsby. Hey, what's up? We're back, man. I like I said, we got a lot to unpack. We got a lot of things going on. We're going to represent the hood, talking about everything going back up top, everything in New York. Got a lot of people up there, man, who doing big things to try to make a difference in the community. I want to do my part, share my platform to give them some shine and kind of, help them get the word out about what they're doing. With that being said, I want to say a big shout out to Eric Shakur, my man Mike, and Roger. That's that team for the Nike Memorial Barbecue. They're at it again this year. I think it's the 15th year that they're doing it. I want to miss them guys the best up there. It's a worthwhile cause. And, they're honoring the memory of people who passed and from that community. So I can't say enough about how proud I am of them and their, dedication to keeping this event alive, to making it available to everybody, countywide, nationwide, really, to come up there. So big shout out to Eric, Mike, and Roger. You guys are doing a wonderful thing, man. Big shout out to the ladies that do all the cooking for the barbecue. Big shout out to the whole team. It takes a village up there in Nyack. They have a great organization, a great bunch of people who make this thing happen every year. So on behalf of DJ Gatsby, the BBE Podcast, Rockland County Honors Foundation, I wish you guys the best this year and much, much success in the future. And again, my prayers and condolences go out to everyone who has lost a family member, and uses this event to kind of share that memory of those that have gone, so that their memories and their lives will never be forgotten. Once again, it's DJ Gas to the BBE Podcast, man. We got a lot to do, man. And thank you guys for watching and support. And we'll be back. Hey, everybody, it's your man DJ Gatsby, aka Mr. Growing the Sexy. Your favorite DJ's favorite DJ. Back in the building. DJ, host, and producer of the BBE Podcast. Big shout out to everybody. I said this before in some of the other segments. Thank you for the love and support you guys have been doing. Thank you for supporting me throughout the years. Started out Blog Talk Radio. Went on to public access television. We're actually producing a podcast right now. And we're getting a lot of attention here in Atlanta. Doors starting to open for me, and possibly in radio or even some public access television opportunity as well. So y'all, keep supporting the brother. Keep checking me out on iHeartRadio, Audible, and Spotify. Keep checking me on Facebook. Check out the WB Media Group page, the Real DJ Gatsby page, the Black Business Entrepreneur page, as well as the Jeff Gatsby Wilson page. And don't forget me on Instagram, man. Yeah, we on Instagram. You'll see a lot of information, a lot of content, man, from WB Media Group and what we do on that as well. And don't forget YouTube. Check me out on YouTube, www.youtube.com/DJ Gatsby for the DJ Gatsby Show. All right, let's get to it, man. We want to talk about movies. We want to talk about movie producers and authors who currently have films that are on the market, maybe on Tubi, some of the other streaming channels, man. A lot of these cats I've been known for over 10 years, almost 15 years. Met a lot of them in D.C., a lot in New York at the New York Harlem Fair. No, I'm sorry, the Harlem Book Fair in New York, as well through DJ Gatsby's Book Club and the public access television show that I had. Watching these guys from afar, very proud of the success, hard work, and dedication that they put in bringing these movies to the market, and continuing, to tell their stories. It's like from books to film. I want to mention a few people that I'm very proud of and following their careers from when they were authors and now that they're movie producers. First of all, I'm going to talk to my man J.M. Benjamin. He's out of Plainfield, New Jersey. I know this dude for quite a while, man. We met at the Harlem Book Fair. I think it was, year 2012 maybe. He was promoting some of this book, My Man's and Them, and some of the other projects that he had. Excuse me. He's currently have a movie project out called Out the Gate. Heard good things about it, good reviews about it, and been following him through the process of bringing that movie to screen. I understand the premiere is coming up soon. I hope I didn't miss it. JM, if you're out there, man, hit your man Gatsby up, man. I'd love to have a couple of tickets to come or be your guest at the screening, do some red carpet interviews, man, and some media coverage for your event. But again, J.M. Benjamin, congratulations on all your success. We wish you much, much success in the future. Also, a big shout out to James Horton. It's my man. I've known for a while as an author. He's out of Tampa, down in Florida. His new film is called Twin Dragon Legacy. Amazing, amazing project. I interviewed him on the show a couple of weeks ago, so you can check my YouTube page, DJ Gatsby Show, to see some of the clips from that interview, as well as you'll be able to find clips of that interview, on my Facebook page, Jeff Gatsby Wilson Show. Big shout out to James Horton, my dude. I love you, man. Very proud of you and the success that you've achieved. And I'm looking forward to seeing Twin Dragon Legacy. All right, one of my favorite girls, with people in the world, Miss NeNe Capri. Me and her go way, way back in her early days when she was writing. She was with We Hear the Clock publishing company. She's later out on her own now, and she has a movie as well. That movie is called Untold Stories of the Plus-Sized Divas. That's right, you heard it. Untold Stories of a Plus-Sized Diva. Again, no film by NeNe Capri. You guys may know NeNe Capri for so many books, man. There's so many things that she's done, collaborations with other authors. Um, One of the most beloved urban street lit authors that I've came in contact in the last 15 years since I started in the business, advertising, marketing, promoting authors, and just been a strong, staunch supporter of urban lit and street lit. That's NeNe Capri. NeNe, I love you. Get at your boy. Haven't seen the film yet. I've heard nice things about it. Let's talk, man. Possibly get you on the show as well. Once again, it's DJ Gatsby. We're talking about the authors that I've known who've turned books to film and are doing very, very well right now with their projects. And we'll be right back with more. We got a few other people we want to talk about, man. So don't go nowhere. All right, everybody. It's DJ Gatsby, the BBE Podcast. We're back. Last segment, we were talking about some of the authors that I've known and worked with in the past who currently are in the movie business, either have movies in production or has movies that are currently on the market, streaming on some of the movie streaming channels, such as, I don't know, Tubi, some of the other ones, some of the other places I can't think of the streaming channels, but they're out there. If you're a big fan, then you know those. We just finished talking about NeNe Capri, Untold Stories of a Plus-Sized Diva. Love that. She's in the movie business right now. She deserves it. One of the hardest working women that I know in the book game, who's now has a movie out, Untold Stories, Plus-Sized Divas. Now, we also want to talk about Leo Sullivan. Leo Sullivan's a good dude, man. I met him in New York 1 year at the Harlem Book Fair. Very nice, cordial, professional, articulate, man, and was actually networking. You know, he wasn't just there to sell his books or to meet people. He was actually there networking and kind of talking with everybody and being very, very friendly. I got to know Leo Sullivan that day and became very, very good friends with him. You know, he follows me on social media. He's always comments on my stuff, bro. I really appreciate you, man. Not just for the work that you do and the level of professionalism that you operate at, but like, you're a regular dude, man. Like your friend is a friend and you support other people. So I appreciate you, man, your support of me and what I do, the BBE podcast, social media stuff that I do, and other things of that nature. But I'm really talking about Leo Sullivan is about the huge success he's had with the movies that he's dropped. Dude, Hood Riches, Life Without Hope. Maybe there's some other movies, 2 and 3 volumes. I don't know how many movies my man has out. Every time I check for him, he's either dropping a movie or he's in production, with another film, man. And he's also a publisher, man. So check out Leo Sullivan Publications, man. Did a lot of work in print for the urban lit, street lit authors and community. Had a huge, huge following. Has a vast catalog of books that he's produced. Published for authors, and the movie catalog is growing too, man. That Hood Riches, Life Without Hope, and I think there's a couple of more movies that this dude got going on, man. But Leo, man, congratulations, man. Again, give me an invitation, man. One of the premieres for the movies, or just be on set one day, man, watching how you work, man, and kind of just sit behind the scenes, man. And just watch a genius at work, man. Once again, CJ Gas, BBE Podcast. We talking about the book business. We talking about the authors, writers, and publishers in the book business who are now in film that I have known and worked with with their books, and just celebrating their success, as they start dropping these movies. Now, next is Raquel Williams. Raquel Williams, beautiful sister, man. She has a story in her life, man, where she overcame adversities and a lot of struggles, man, to become, one of the beloved authors in this book business. I had a chance to work with her. I think I met her at the Harlem Book Fair as well, but to work with her doing some promotions for her books, Bottom Bitch. She has My Husband's Mistress, I believe is the name of one of the other projects. And I think the movie project is out now. She has a movie that's out now. I'm not sure which one of the books that she has put into a movie, but I'm pretty sure it's either The Bottom Bitch or My Husband's Mistress. Raquel, congratulations on your success. Uh, um, um, and I wish you nothing but the best. Follow you diligently on social media, constantly posting, and you constantly talking about your craft and the struggle and how you overcame adversity in so many ways, man. So kudos to you, my sister. Um, and again, much success in the future. We're hoping for you. All right, Kendria Williams is our next. Kendria Williams, I met in, I think it was in D.C., Maryland, at Literary Book Joint, one of them bookstores up there. I was at a book signing with Quan, foyer. Um, and I had a great time at that book signing, man. Dude had the place lit, man. They was throwing back shots. Everybody was buying books. They laughing and talking. It was like a movie, man. Really. And matter of fact, big shout to Quan. Got much love for you, bro. You already know who DJ Gasper is. Got a chance to meet him, man. I interviewed him at a couple of events. Harlem Book Fair as well at that book signing. Very supportive. Dude gave me a break, gave me an opportunity, to interview him, man, and it's credibility, with some of the top urban lit, street lit authors. I got to meet a lot of New York Times best-selling authors, Jaquavis Coleman, um, Ashley Antoinette, which Ashley and Jaquavis, Wahida Clark. I got to meet Treasure Blue. I mean, that list goes on, man. With people that was in that circle. So big shout out to Quan. But again, Kendria Williams blessed me with an interview, short interview, at that book signing. Her latest movie project is called Deadly Obsession. And I love the movie. I've seen the movie. It's outstanding. It's amazing. I'd give it 5 stars, and I recommend anybody who's into urban and street lit and/or the movies that have kind of spawned out of that genre of books to please go check out Kendria Williams, Deadly Obsession. Man, we had a little short interview when you were doing the books. I really would love the opportunity to interview you now and talk about your movies and your movie producing career going forward. Next, we have Arif Khatib, man, long time friend, avid supporter, sponsor, mentor, advocate for me and what I'm doing. This dude keeps me on top of my game. He's been there for me with hard times and struggles when he didn't have to. But he believed in me. He saw something in me and wanted to help contribute to my success, man. So, Arif, first of all, I want to tip my hat to you, man. You're a brother, a friend, a mentor. I look up to you as a father figure, man, and I admire your work ethic and success and for how you took me under your wing to kind of make sure I made it through a rough time to continue doing the work that I do. With that being said, man, Arif Khatib is also an author, um, and a movie guy. He's a movie producer, man. Because They Believed is his latest film. He's also a sports historian. That film is about some of the untold sports figures, who've been kind of left out of the American sports narrative for whatever reasons, man. Wonderful film. I got a chance to meet him personally in Atlanta at a screening for the film. I also got to meet Dr. John Carlos at that screening, who spoke briefly about his experience during the Olympics in Mexico City in 1967. Powerful speaker. And it's a powerful movie, Beyond They Believed. It's a documentary. It's been seen at film festivals all over the world. It's in colleges. It's an educational film. And you got to tip your hat to this brother. If you want to know more about sports and untold and unsung heroes throughout sports, I mean Olympics, baseball, basketball, football, track. You think about sports. African Americans and people of color have contributed to all of them. We may not know it because mainstream sports media didn't cover. So let's tip our hats to this brother. If you get a chance, man, get a chance to check that movie out. It's Because They Believed. It's written. It's produced by Arif Khatib and directed by Steve Bernier, out there in California. Arif, man, you know I love you, man. Much success in what you're doing. Let's talk soon, man. All right. And now I want to speak about one more guy, Steve Bernier. Now that's the guy I told you who directed the films Because They Believe for Arif Khatib. He's also involved with another project called Rebirth of a City. Steve does fantastic work. I've interviewed him on the podcast. An amazing talent, man, gifted, a young brother. I'm looking for big things from Steve, man, because he's got his hand on something great. He's got a great team out there. He's working with a lot of fantastic people, as I mentioned, as Arif Khatib and others, man. So, Steve, congratulations on your success and the movie Rebirth of a City. We're looking forward to seeing that film and possibly having you back on the show. So once again, it's DJ Gatsby. You've been watching the BBE Podcast. We've touched on a lot and hope you've enjoyed this segment. So once again, follow me on Facebook, Jeff Gatsby Wilson, the Black Business Entrepreneur Podcast, Rockland County Honors Foundation, as well as the Real DJ Gatsby. Follow me on Instagram as DJ Gatsby X. And please check out my YouTube channel, DJ Gatsby Show. It's www.youtube.com/DJ Gatsby. Click the subscribe button and become a part of the movement, family, and the team that helps me do what I do. So peace, God bless. Keep putting God first in all you do. And we'll see you